Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy CLE and we're back for another video, man. And in today's video, we got one of the best center builds in 2K right now, man. The build that I came up with at the beginning of the year. It's been a pretty nice build for us. You guys will see we've been putting up some pretty big numbers. We've had some pretty big games. We've gone up against all the cheese with the 6'10 guys and the big 7'3 guys. We've seen them all, and we've pretty much dominated them all, to be honest with you. So let's get into the build. Let's check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let's get it. And before we start this, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment if you like it, if you use the build, how you like it, what you think of all that good stuff, man. Let me know in the comments, man. Come on, let's go. Alright boys, so we're gonna see right here, we've got the center build. You know, I'm right-handed, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get right-handed with it, baby. But let's go ahead and make this thing. Alright, so we gotta go. So first thing is gonna be 7 feet. Alright, 7 feet. We're gonna go 246 pounds, and we're going 17 wingspan. Alright boys, 710 wingspan. I mean, I don't really, you know, you can do whatever you want on this. Define, solid, it don't matter. We'll make them look juiced up. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mess with close. All right, so close shot is gonna go to 85 overall, man. We want to be able to make a lot of this stuff down low. We want to be a viable option for our teammates on the offensive end. All right, we don't want this to just be another defensive big man that, you know, really can't do a ton. Next, we're gonna go driving layup. Let's put this bad boy at 70. You're gonna be wanting to driving dunk, standing dunk, that sort of stuff more, but let's make sure we can at least do everything down there, down low. Next, we're gonna put this driving dunk up to 80. Now, we're doing this for a couple different reasons. One, we get our fearless finisher. We get limitless takeoff. We get all that sort of stuff up a little bit higher. You get an extra badge point out of it. So I like it. It was when I first made this build, and I don't know if it changed, but when I first made this build, 80 driving dunk was the like, I forget what it was. I know I was looking. I'm almost positive when I was looking at it was elite contact dunks, and I think they've changed it now. But either way, the 80 driving dunk, you guys will see, has been nasty for us. That's fine, not a big deal either way. You're still going to be able to finish, especially with what you guys see as far as some of the physicals that we have. You're going to be able to yam, and you'll see, you know, we've been able to go crazy with it. The biggest thing right here is that you want to get your standing dunk up to 90. This is going to get you the elite big man contact dunks underneath, those ones where you can just go from standing right underneath the rim and just start yamming on dudes out here, and you'll see a couple of those in the clips we got for you boys, so just be patient, you know what I'm saying? And then lastly, we're going to get this post control going. This isn't anything crazy. Now, we have this at 67. We made this build early, and this build hits a lot of thresholds. This build does a lot of things that are good, especially for what a lot of people are running right now. But there are ways that you can change this and make it your own if you want. Like, you'll see, I'll have offensive rebounding pretty high. You can bring offensive rebounding down a little bit, you know, and bring up, you know, maybe your driving dunk a little bit more, or, you know, maybe you want to do something with pass accuracy, get a couple badges there. Maybe you want to put your mid-range shot. The only downfall of this build is that it is not a shooting build at all. This is a pure big man. Now, I will say that we have mid-range at 50, and we are able to green a little bit. If you guys want a video on some of the stuff that you can do with this build as far as shooting, let me know. There's not a lot of options, but we have found something that we can green a little bit every now and again on a midi. But again, this is a paint beast. This is a paint beast mixed with a defensive savage, with a defensive demon. And the beautiful thing is, he's fast enough to be with those 6'9", those 6'10 cheesy center builds, those inside-out scores that everybody's got right now at center. He's fast enough to go with them, and he's big enough to stay with those 7'2 and 7'3 freaking just behemoth of men down there at the center position. So he fits a lot of different builds, and you're going to see this with how we get through this a little bit further. But again, you guys can tweak this a little bit. I would probably tweak this a little bit now that I've played it a little bit, just because I know. But at the same time, I don't know. This build has been nasty for me. We've been putting up crazy numbers. This center position has been going crazy so far, but let's continue. Let's keep it going, man. So next we're going to put, like I said, mid-range isn't anything crazy. 3-point has to be at 30 because we have free throw at 70. See, once we go up any higher, so that's why that's there. Pass accuracy, we have this at 71. 68 is the, you know, 68, 67. Those are where we're getting some of the things that we want, like break starter at silver and that sort of stuff. So, with this, unless you're adding badge points to it, you're not really going to get into the tier 3 stuff, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is. Again, this is a center build. We're not trying to do too much. Like, we're not trying to do too much. We're trying to just do our job, which is play great defense and just straight bully boys down there in the paint. So we're not trying to do too much. So we're going to put that at 71. We've got ball handling at 36. Speed with ball, you know, stays at 25. Now this is where we're going to get nasty with it. So then we're going to go interior defense 93, and you'll see there at 93 you get the post lockdown on Hall of Fame. There, you know, if you're going up against those, you know, say you're using this build for Pro-Am and you know you're going up against a big that's going to try to bully you down there, you can put, you know, you can adjust your badges, which you'll see here. You can adjust your badges and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Next, let's keep this expanded. So what we're going to do next then, perimeter defense is going to stay at 43. Steal is going to go up to 46, and then blocking, we're going to get up to this 93. And again, you'll see gold anchor once you hit 93 right there with blocking. Gold anchor has been, I mean, if you have, you know, you can get Hall of Fame anchor at 99, but this gold anchor has been more than okay for us. Let's move up defensive rebounding first. So defensive rebound is just going to be 99. You want, biggest thing about centers, you want to be able to get rebounds. That's just helping the team out more than anything. And you see how many things go to Hall of Fame: pogo stick, rebound chaser, chase down audits, box out beast, just a ton of things. And you can play with those. I'll show you what we're using right now. I'll show you guys what we are using right now, but for the most part, I mean, these are all badges that are going to be good for, you know, whatever you guys are trying to do as far as, you know, post lockdown, chase down artists. You want to just be a rebounding demon out here, you can do all of that. So it's pretty nice. And then offensive rebound, let's go, I think we have this at 92 if I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second, boys. Yeah, we got this at 92 right here. All right, so then next, this is the biggest thing. So right here, you guys can see, absolutely disgusting finisher. Absolutely disgusting finisher. Hits free throws, which is big, especially if you're going to be getting fouled down there a lot. Has pack accuracy. Can have break starter up to silver. I mean, right now, this build is already, you know, and then a defensive demon, rebounding 99 defensively, 92 offensive rebound. He's hitting the thresholds at those 93 interior defense and blocking attribute caps right there. So just everything looks really nice on this build. Now, if you're looking for a shooting center build, this is not for you. This is not the build for you. I'm a classic big man. I want to be able to bully boys. I want to be able to straight lock down in the paint. But I realize that this year you're going up against some faster guys. So there's a reason that we make them 7 feet. There's a reason that we put them at 246. All that good stuff. And we're going to show you right here. The way that we've been able to stay up with all these guys is this right here. Speed at 71. Honestly, and any of like the huge guys that you're going up against, like 7'2", 7'3", they're not going to have 70 plus speed. Any of the guys that are 6'9", 6'10" that we've been going up with don't max out at anything usually over 77, 78 speed. We have been completely okay for the most part on guarding most of the people that we're defending with the 71 speed. At 7 feet with 71 speed, you're big enough, but you're fast enough to be able to pretty much stay with everyone. We've played perimeter defense before. Obviously, it's not anything crazy, but we've played perimeter defense before with this build so far. We're able to get back pretty decently. This is what makes this build so nice, is that you're not some just slow standing tree out there. You can actually move around a little bit. Strength, we're going to go put up all the way to 90. We want to make sure we're strong, especially since we are going to be a big man that's trying to bully boys with a 90 standing dunk. We want to make sure, and obviously with, you know, the interior defense, we want to make sure that we're bullying dudes down low. All right. Next, we're going to go to vertical. We're going to put that to 80. That 80 is the threshold that we want to hit to be able to get some of those dunk packages that we were talking about, especially for the standing dunk and for the driving dunk, as far as you're going to be able to do some things that maybe you didn't think you would be able to do with this build. This build kind of looks like an athletic finisher almost in some of these animations, so it's pretty nice. And then what we're going to put here, vertical 80, and then stamina, we're just going to finish out at 95. Boom. And look at that, boys. We've got ourselves a 99 overall. Now, again, you can see down here, 29 defensive rebounding badges, 8 playmaking badges and 21 finishing badges. What we ended up doing with ours is, I'm pretty sure what we ended up putting two on playmaking to get to that 10 limit. I was thinking that we would be able to do some things. I wasn't, again, when we made this build, we weren't 100% sure on how the badge system worked 100%. That's why you can kind of tweak some of these things a little bit, but I like where we're at because that 10 actually helped us out a ton because it gives us silver. It gave us a chance to be able to get silver vice grip, and then it gave us that ability to get the silver break starter and not really have to worry about much. Really, the 10 badges has been pretty good because what we're doing with them is we're using off-ball pest and we're using workhorse. So we have those 2 badges at tier 1, and then essentially what we're oh, sorry, hold on, let me go to no, I'm sorry, but we have floor general, we have clamp breaker, we have handles for days. Like, we have all this stuff. We don't really need any of it, but I will tell you right now that silver break starter and that silver vice grip has been nasty. Now, when I made this, I was thinking about that post playmaker is what I was really looking at right there. That post playmaker is what I want. Now, we could do something like that if we wanted. You know, if we hit level 39 in these next couple seasons, you know, we'll be able to, we could add badge points. I'm probably not going to go that route. Again, I'm just explaining some stuff to you guys so you guys can know maybe what to change. Like, you only need I think you need like 67 or 68 pass accuracy to get the silver break starter. So, you know, if you want to lower that a little bit, if you want to lower offensive rebounding a little bit, you know what I mean? If you want to lower stamina a little bit, if you want to tweak some things to try to make this build even a little bit better, make it a little bit more glitchy, you know, you can do stuff like that. But this is what we have for our build right now. And honestly, I'm probably going to be looking at changing some of this stuff. I'm probably going to be looking at maybe making this build again and then doing some of those tweaks that I'm talking about and just seeing what we can get to. Maybe we get to something, maybe we hit a different threshold, all that sort of stuff. But again, this build has been nasty for me. 29 perimeter, I think we're at like 30 or 31 after we added the extra badge points. Finishing, I think we added 1. Again, it's just based off of what you want to do. Now, the things that stuff that I'm using, we got Fearless Finisher up there, we've got Limitless Takeoff up there. The biggest thing though is I got Rise Up right there at gold, which has been absolutely huge for us. Rise Up with the standing dunks is absolutely insane. You can do the Aerial Wizard because this build can finish oops disgustingly. Depending on what you want to do, you can do Back Down Punisher. I know if you're going to be trying to be the bully that we're talking about, Back Down Punisher, and then Fast Switch we have as well. Just depends on what you want to do there, boys. It doesn't have any shooting badges. Again, this is not a shooting build. If you want a shooting center build, you're going to have to, build something else. But we're going to hit continue here, boys. Takeovers don't really matter. I'm just going to pick 2 for right now, honestly. It's not really big of a deal. Box out wall, interior badge. Perfect. All right. So my player build, we're going to complete this. Now, the biggest thing is, you'll see here, Rudy Gobert, Mitchell Robinson, but the biggest thing is Wilt Chamberlain, defensive anchor. This, I'm telling you guys right now, and you guys are going to see some of the clips and everything. We could show some of the numbers. We'll go back to our actual build. This build is crazy, man. This build. All right. So you'll see here, attributes right here. You'll see exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about. I gave you guys the exact numbers that I have, all that good stuff. So you'll see right here. Yeah, I know the VC is a little low right there. VC is a little low right there, man. But, and don't worry about the record necessarily. We've been playing with randoms a lot. But you guys will see here. I mean, a center that averages almost pretty. I mean, we'll just round up. And a center that averages 16, 16, 4, and 3. Are you kidding me? And pretty much a steal a game. Like, bro, what? 16, 16, 4, 3.5, and 1. Bro, what? Really love this build. You'll see what we've got. And again, we've been tweaking this stuff. We've been changing this stuff back and forth. I would love to get fast twitch up a little bit higher. I would love to get fast twitch up a little bit higher. So that's kind of what we're thinking about working on next. I might lower Rise Up a little bit so we can, maybe, we're thinking about moving some stuff around. back down Punisher I can take off, take on, so like we can take this off and move fast twitch up if we want to, stuff like that. We've got Fearless Finisher up to gold. You know, we can move that down to silver probably. This fast twitch is the thing. Fast twitch and rise up are the things that are going fastest for us. So, you know, we could do something like moving this down, taking back down, or keeping back down Punisher on, taking that down to silver, and we can move this up to silver. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, which, you know, we might end up doing. Defensively right now, what we're looking at is I got Gold Anchor. We've got Rebound Chaser Cord at Hall of Fame. Probably one of the quicker ones for us to do. Anchor and Rebound Chaser were pretty quick, honestly. We've got Brick Wall at gold, Post Lockdown at gold right now, Box Out Beast at gold right now. I'm actually thinking about moving this Post Lockdown to silver. It doesn't really activate as much as you think it would, unless you're playing one of those huge guys, which hasn't happened a ton. You know, it happens, but it hasn't happened a ton. We might move that down to silver, move this Pogo Stick up to silver. So, you know, just stuff like that. Workhorse and Off-Wall Pest, I like having these on for the tier 1 stuff anyways, because honestly Off-Wall Pest helps us a lot when we're just trying to make sure people can't get to their position a lot down there, and when Workhorse has helped us get to some of the stuff that, you know, maybe we necessarily didn't think we would. It's only on bronze, so it's nothing crazy, but it's helped every now and again, and you'll see those have also been, you know, they're being used because the cores are available. So that's the biggest thing. And this is what I was talking about with playmaking. You know, like, you don't really need, you know, some of this stuff. Like, I'm not going to be doing, like, I'm not going to be throwing oops to anybody. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really need some of this stuff. But we're really only going back on it, I would probably do 9 instead of 10 on playmaking because we don't need special delivery, and I would use that badge point probably on finishing or defensive rebounding. But it is what it is. Again, you guys can learn from my mistakes and get this build to where it is even nastier. You can just learn from my mistakes and get this build even nastier. But again, this is where we're at right now. This build is absolutely disgusting. We've been putting up some crazy games. We've been pretty much winning our matchup every game. It's been insane, you know, even with the randoms and stuff. And then when we're playing with the squad, you know, we've been going crazy. So this is the build right now, man. I hope you guys enjoy this build right here. I hope you guys, you know, like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you guys made any tweaks. You know, let me know if you guys made any tweaks, how it's looking. Let me know what you guys are doing for badges if you're using this build. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Hey, I like what he said. Maybe I'm gonna just use 9 on playmaking. You know, let me know how it looks with an extra badge on finishing or defense. You know, stuff like that. So I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts and all of that good stuff. But now that we've shown the build, ooh, let's get to some of the clippies. Hope you guys enjoy, baby. Let's go.
That's true, you're right.
We're gonna pull away. Oh,
Get that shit out of here. They don't have any more.
yeah, so now they're gonna start wilding out.
Let's go.
I'm about to splash.
Ha! That was saucy as
The layup time.
Assist.
oh,
On the whole
somebody clip
team.
that.
On
Somebody
the whole
clip that.
team.
Somebody clip
On the
that.
whole.
All right, and that's it. That's it. That's the build. Defensive anchor demon out here. That's how you get it done right there. That's how you can make yourself a center that can go and compete with anybody in the rec right now and get your level up, get your progress up, and get your grind on, man. But hey, until that next video, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. We hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, you already know what it is, baby. It's your boy CLE, and I'm talking to y'all soon, man. Everybody have a great day. Peace.